and can we give it up for Kara? It's like so much pressure to be on, and you hope that everybody does good. I actually had to like give my own father the hook once at my women's open mic. So anyway, one of the things that I actually speak to my therapist about regularly is my fear of not being heard. Anybody else? Fear of not? It's a really great personality trait to have. As a mom, goes really well, or just trying to like interact with other people, really, really helpful. It's especially great in my family because about 60% of us have some kind of attention deficit diagnosis. So getting somebody in my house to listen to me is like, actually I don't know what it's like. If I had to describe it, it's like, you know Lucy in the chocolate factory, right, where she's with all the stuff? Only these are her hands, okay? So she's got like one chocolate bonbon request that comes in, and as you try to handle it, like 5 others are behind it. So pretty soon I'm just shoveling chocolate into my mouth, waiting for bedtime. That's my life. So a very close friend of mine who's here tonight introduced me to these, and at first I thought they were the craziest thing I'd ever seen. But I'm noticing they can be quite helpful. So just go on this journey with me, all right? So yoga, for example, okay? Now obviously mountain pose, I mean, how is this even a pose? But they're not very helpful, okay? Now, warrior, no, not so much, right? But check this out. Triangle. Look at that. Can I touch my toes? Absolutely, I can. Look at that. It's amazing. Now, where they are my favorite is Happy Baby. Now, does everybody here know? Anybody unfamiliar with Happy Baby? Okay, so I see some kind of like blank stares. I'm not sure if you just don't get the joke or don't know. So, for those of you who can't see, this is Happy Baby. Okay? But look how much further apart you can get with tiny hands, because it gives you like an extra 2 inches. So one of the reasons I love Happy Baby is because it's always at the end of class, right? And you're still stretching, and they basically tell you, put your butt in the air, grab onto your feet for dear life, and relax. And nobody is relaxed because we're all just trying not to fart. Like, that's what's happening in yoga class. So yeah, other things that are helpful. Kids board in the checkout line, all right? This, for those of you in the audience, Miss Mary Mac, all dressed in black. No, okay. Testifying in court all of a sudden becomes not so scary. I solemnly swear to tell the whole truth. Jumping rope, not so much. Let's see, what else could they be good for? Oh, golf claps. Let me think. Let's see. Oh, then there's my favorite use for these things. That Zoom meeting you never wanted to go to in the first place. Yes, actually, I have a question. Sorry, I couldn't get off mute. These don't work on touch screen. Ask me how I know. So yeah. Other things that are not super helpful, cleaning up after your dog, unless you have a very tiny dog that makes tiny moves. I do not. I have a pit bull, and my husband is a recovering cat person. Our pit bull has got him wrapped around her little paw so much, all she has to do is, and she gets whatever she wants. So I thought I'd give it a try. Now I just have to figure out how to get something better than biscuits. Yeah, I mean, no joke, for Christmas, she got a pearl necklace. I got shampoo. Yeah, my husband and I, we are both on our second marriages. This is a blended family. And we're trying to model good behavior and what it looks like to be in a healthy relationship, which is a challenge. Because every once in a while I look at my husband and I look at my kids and I'm like, yeah, I'm not really sure I recommend this. But you know, yeah, I recently read that you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, which for me means I am the average of 5 men ages 7 to 47. to being the family GPS. That is the function I serve every day. You have 5 minutes to get your socks and shoes on. You have 2 minutes to get your socks and shoes on. Time to get your socks and shoes on. But I want to wear flip-flops. Recalculating. Alright, so we finally get all of them into the car, because getting 4 boys and a husband into the car is a service in itself. And my husband thinks he's going to chime in and be helpful. You boys were so helpful. Let's all go get ice cream. Make a legal U-turn. Bud, come on. What are you doing here? So, yeah, blending a family is a ton of fun. It is, for those of you who've seen the Brady Bunch, that is a lie. It is a whole lot less Brady Bunch and a whole lot more naked and afraid. There is like a lot of knocking on the door when I am in the shower, and all I have brought to the island is a loofah. So thank you, that is my time.